Sophia and I had been emailing almost daily. I sent her updates on Ramiro's soccer scores, pictures of him baking at Tort, and check-ins about how her only son was doing halfway around the world. Our friendship had blossomed over the miles. It was almost like having a pen pal, and Sophia's genuine gratitude for something as easy as texting her a quick pic of Ramiro in his homecoming tux gave me new appreciation and insight into how hard it must have been for Mom to let me take off on my own global travels. The morning their flight was due in, Ramiro bounded down the stairs and poured himself an espresso. It had taken me a little while to adjust to his Spanish habits, like breakfast espresso. Not that I was ever one to turn down a strong cup of coffee. "Today is the day, Jules," he beamed as he added a glug of heavy cream to his mug. "I cannot believe they are finally coming." He sounded more excited than he had been Christmas morning. "I know. It's going to be so much fun to have them here and show them Ashland. Are you sure about the snowshoe tour? It won't be too late for Marta?" "She's 12. She's going to love getting to stay up past her bedtime." "As long as you're sure." I had booked a midnight snowshoe on Mount Ashland, or as locals called our ski hill, Mount A. The trip would take us from the lodge around the rim of the mountain to a warming hut where we would enjoy hot drinks and a late-night feast under a full moon and a starry sky. I had wanted to make the trek for years, and Ramiro's family visit seemed like the perfect opportunity. The brochure had sold me with its description. Experience the serenity of winter while an expert guides you on a snow-packed trail under a romantic starry sky. The snowshoe trip sounded like the perfect way to kick off the Torres family's visit. Sophia had told me they loved the outdoors, and aside from spending time with Ramiro and us, they wanted to see Oregon's rugged landscapes. This was where my tendency to overthink and overplan might have gotten the best of me. I had arranged for another snow outing for the next day. It was Mount A's annual downhill dummy competition, an event I had wanted to participate in for a few years but hadn't made the time for. Last summer, after Carlos and I had taken a vacation to travel through Europe with Ramiro, I promised to do more things for myself. Running a bake shop, winery, and pop-up summer ice cream stand had been fulfilling, but in the process of growing my little Ashland empire, I might have focused too much of my attention on work. My intention for the new year was to find a better balance between work and play. Ramiro living with us had given me the perfect excuse to change that and embrace all that Southern Oregon had to offer. The downhill dummy was one of those things. Entrants created dummies, dressed in various outlandish costumes and makeshift vehicles, attached them to skis and snowboards, and sent them hurling down a ski jump. The winner took home bragging rights and a free ski pass for the year. Andy had been begging me to sign Tort up for the competition for years, so when I approached him about entering the downhill dummy this year, he did a backflip in the middle of the dining room, literally, and promised me that he would work with Bethany, Steph, and Sterling to come up with a killer dummy. I had no doubt about my team's creativity, and I was eager to see what they would construct. They had asked if I wanted to be involved in the build or be surprised. There was no question. I had to be surprised. I removed a container of peppermint cream from the fridge and offered some to Ramiro. "I can't wait to show your family everything the Rogue Valley has to offer, but I'm pretty sure I've overbooked us. Sorry, you know me." He brushed a long strand of dark hair from his eyes. "It's fine, Jules. They're not 90. They want to see where we live, and it's not like we can't cancel if it's too much, right?" Right. How was a teenager wiser than me? "A moonlight snowshoe and snacks around the bonfire," Ramiro said, helping himself to a cinnamon roll. "It's so American. They'll love it." Good. And then we're going back up to the mountain the next day for the downhill dummy, assuming everyone isn't too tired. I filled my coffee cup with water and placed it in the